A physique update for you after 7 years of using my suspension trainer. So hopefully you can get some insights and a little bit of learning from it, see how I approach my training and diet. So I'll take my top off, show you what's under the hood. Okay, so this is how I spend most of my life looking with fat. I don't live permanently ripped, okay? I do big spells of bulking and then I do short spells of cutting. Now, if you're wondering, well, Adam, what do you look like, Lee? I'll flash some pictures up now so you can see what I look like when I do these diets. Putting on fat, putting on weight, it doesn't bother me because I find it easy to get lean and to get ripped. Now, I can only say that because I've been in this game for many years. I know my body. I've studied a lot. I've experimented a lot. I just know how to do it, right? Like, you develop a skill set and you become less fearful. What I do is I eat in excess. So I do what's called cyclical cycling. So I eat large amounts of calories, a lot of carbs. When I feel my body getting sluggish, when I feel my insulin sensitivity reducing, I'll reset myself 5 to 7 days, 5 to 14 days, reset myself, restore my insulin sensitivity, get my body using nutrient well again, so it's going to the muscles and not to fat cells. The areas I've been focusing on specifically, we'll start on the legs. Now, I've got chicken legs. I've always had chicken legs. And the areas that I have been focusing on to give them some shape specifically are my outer quads. Just here, you can see that bit there, just sticking out, just on the side. What I focus on to build up my legs, to target that outer quad, I do lots of TRX narrow squats, sometimes with a bit of a weight on my back. Always pushing the feet out and really focusing on driving outwards, keeping constant tension on those outer quads there. Now, don't get me wrong, I know I've got chicken legs, but I'm trying. I've been focusing on my middle and rear shoulder muscles. The reason I focus on them is I love the shape they give. When you have nice round shoulders, it kind of gives this aesthetic shape. I don't know if you can tell there because of my terrible tattoos that cover it. This is kind of about there is the rear shoulder, and you have the middle shoulder muscle there. I've been focusing on a lot of them with TRX tees, so I do a lot of TRX tees, really build up the blood and the tension there, get the burn, and I do a lot of TRX face pulls, right? And you can superset those and you can create this fantastic burn and you can feel all the blood like swelling up. It feels amazing. Thirdly, I've been really focusing on my tricep muscles, because again, I just love shape. Lots of TRX skull crushers. I like to twist my wrist, really get a good stretch right back, and I love to superset them with close presses, focusing on the top squeeze. That's been my top 3, I'd say. I always love to focus on my lats as well, and I love to do that with different versions of rows. So I do TRX reverse rows, low rows, and I also add just a little twist variation of that row like that. So I drive right back. Everything I'm talking to you about is, of course, muscle-centric technique with the TRX, yeah? It's mindful. The biggest thing I learned, which is when I stopped lifting weights, stopped going to the gym, the muscle doesn't know what it's holding. All it knows is the tension you can place upon it through a range of motion. That's it. That's what we've got to chase, the tension, right? How I build muscle and how I coach my clients to build muscle to change their body with the TRX, for me, muscle is life. You know, they say movement is life. I say muscle is life. We isolate muscles. When you isolate a muscle and you put all the load onto it, it's 10 times weaker on its own. So we can get a greater stimulus from just a suspension trainer, just body weight, just a resistance band when we isolate the muscle, okay? So yeah, I'm going to keep continuing building muscle as much as I can with my suspension trainer, with mindful muscle-centric technique. Mind-muscle connection is so important. You can build muscle with the right technique, with the right programming, just a suspension trainer. I'll do another physique update later on when I've done a lean or a cut phase. Take it easy, guys. Look after yourselves.